What's happening, YouTube? It's K Mega 405 live from the 405. Well, I'm just your regular gamer talking to the intelligent gamers out there, and I want to talk about three subjects, three events that's happened this week. One very recent, and I'll talk about that last. But right now, let me first talk about hackers and what we might have to face this Christmas yet again. Now, we all know that last year was Lizard Squad, and nobody really knew what the hell was going on. We just knew that our services were down. But now we knew it was this Lizard Squad group. They broke up, and they've all went disarray. But now there's a new group called the Phantom Squad, and they've done some other stuff in the past. I've read a couple of things about what they've done, but it really, to me, I'm not caring. But what I'm caring about is this, mostly. If these guys do what they said they're going to do, where they're going to shut down everything for a week, it's really going to piss me off, especially on the Xbox side. We've already know that, if people want to be honest, that the PSN network is very limited. I'm trying to say it nicely, but we know that system has problems. But for Xbox Live, come on. If they do this and they shut it down for a week, if they shut it down for a day, I even give it 2 days at max, and you don't have this shit fixed, then we should all definitely be up in uproar, regardless of what side you may claim to represent when it comes to these consoles. It's still, at the end of the day, we're consumers. We have to make sure that they do the right thing, and I damn sure not want to pay my hard-earned money and my service gets shut down again for another year, especially during the time that I'm off, where I'm ready to get some gaming popping off. So, yeah, I would really be pissed off. But then another thing, it's really lame for these guys to really go after not only us gamers, but for kids too, because this is around Christmas vacation for them. And all they want to do is game and have a good time. I mean, they open their box and they got a new console ready to go, and they put in the game, and they might want to play Battlefront or Halo 5 or COD, and they can't do it online because it's shut down, or they can't update their system because it's shut down. And that right there is disgusting. There's so many other things that you could hack, and it's another reason for the PC elitists to brag and say, well, we don't pay for anything. But then if you look on the other side of it, it is PC guys that are doing these hackings. So why don't these PC elitists go look for these other guys? They won't, because they want to brag about their PC bullshit. Anyway, that's garbage. It shouldn't happen. Hopefully it gets snuffed out before it even comes true, and little Timmy and Susie and Jacqueline and Mike can open their presents and be happy as hell that they can play their game systems like us old asses can do as well. So I hope that don't really come true, but if it does, there's got to be some real questions to be asked. That's my first topic. The second topic is about Kojima. Congratulations to him getting out of that hellhole that was at Konami. I'll never support anything that Konami does, even though they got, Castlevania and all that. Never, from the horrible things that I heard that they did to their employees and to what they did to one of the best game developers out there. It's very distasteful, and it is a good pick up for Sony. There's no doubt about that. But also, I'm hearing some things, from the Xbox camp, that, why Microsoft couldn't reach out to him, and Microsoft got to start getting big development. No, Microsoft don't have to do anything but just keep doing what they're doing. Look, Kojima was always down for Sony. He made it clear when he brought out that game that came out before the Phantom Pain, the little $30, prequel to Phantom Pain, and he was bragging about how the PlayStation was much more powerful and he couldn't do anything to the Xbox. It was too weak. I mean, right there you heard that bullshit. So I kind of knew if he did ever leave that he would never do anything for Microsoft except maybe make a multiplat. That's it. So it's good for Sony, but it's not the drop the mic moment. That's what cracks me up about the PlayStation fans. They're over here talking about it's dead, it's over, it's a wrap. How is it a wrap and you don't have a game to present? You might not see a game until the next 4 years from now, when these consoles are about to go vamoose and start to come with the new iterations. But yet it's dead. The Xbox is gone because of some developer that you're going to have to wait for his game. And you don't even know what he's going to bring out. Now, I will say, if he brings back Zone of the Enders, I'm going to be stoked. That will be a moment when I'll buy a PlayStation 4. So maybe I might still get one in 2018-19 because we're not going to see anything no time soon. So let's not get too carried away. That's just crazy. But I am happy that he's out of Konami, and it was a good place to be. You know what I'm saying? Sony will take care of him, that's for sure. So that's my second topic. My third topic is about my boy Killer Phil Spencer. You know what I'm saying? I admire everything that the man has done. He's taken Microsoft to a whole nother level, you know, and it's very professional. Everything that the man is doing is just top notch. He's so cool and suave of how he do his shit that that clown out there at Sony, when he was at that press conference, he was dressing like this dude. They had people dressing like Phil. It's crazy, man. But what I do have a problem with, and it's only just a minor problem, is the fact that he does come off the scene very nice, and that's not a bad thing at all. But with this whole cloud service, and now that the PlayStation 4 is going to get it, it's funny because the PlayStation people that did not believe it at first, and they was talking all this shit, is saying, "Oh no, it doesn't matter. It's fake. It's not going to do this. Oh yeah, well it's going to go on PlayStation 4. It's going to be so powerful." See how the things change when fake ass gamers. Anyway, it's, to me, if it was, the roles were reversed, if PlayStation had the cloud service first, they would hold on to it. Now people might say, well, look at Blu-ray. Well, Blu-ray didn't come to the 360. You know, remember Microsoft had that little HD disc thing that they had, and it just didn't jump off. It was actually really cool, but it just didn't do what it was supposed to do to rival Blu-ray. And Blu-ray didn't come until just now to the Xbox One. So it's one of those things where if it was with Sony would keep it. And I would, and a little part of me wished that Microsoft would just keep it and just kind of stick it to Sony, because the way Sony has been such dicks to them this whole generation. But, you know, just do what they do, and then on the side piece, they're going to make a lot of money. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be real good for them. But, you know, like I said, I'm a little salty about it because, you know, the PlayStation fanboys are going to lose their damn mind and say, oh, it has to be here, it has to be there. But I'd like to hear your thoughts about it. This is your boy K-Mega405. We out.
With a funky swag, I got a funky style with a funky swag. I bought the funky Nikes, got the hat to match. I bought the funky Nikes, got the hat to match. I got a funky style with a funky swag. I got a funky style with a funky swag.